Hey, this is Brene Fernoy. We're trying something new. I don't know if I can still work my captions and all that stuff while I'm on the air. I've tried Restream on my desktop before. Ooh, no, let me cancel. This is my first time trying it on the phone. So this is something new. Hoping you're well. I've got my lovely model. I dare not whip this camera around in the studio. But we've got our paints and everything ready. What are you doing today? What are you up to today? Let me get on here. Because normally I stream from my computer when I'm using this software. But every day I usually go from my phone. So I'm trying something out. Let me find my Facebook page and see what you guys are saying. Come on in. It's time for art practice. You're in the right spot. Just trying something new. It looks like the words are reading in the right direction. That's a good thing. Did I log off? Let's see. Let me refresh the page and see if that makes a difference. Come on in. We're ready for art practice. You're in the right spot. Let me spritz. We're just trying out a few things, Why not? That's my thing. Hold on, I'm going to shift you back. Slowly but surely. Maybe. Get my palette moistened here. Maybe by um, the fall. When does the fall register? In October. Maybe I'll be more of a pro at this stuff. But it's still fun. So trial and error, you got to be willing to try. I am not. That is so cool. But the lighting is just kind of glaring and I don't have enough here and all that. But I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to shift you in so that we can paint. I guess I can see your comments on here if I decide to look that way. But you guys know when I get busy painting, I'm in here talking to this paint. Let's see. Are we ready for our models? Here we go. All right. There we go. So now this is our model. Let me see if I can set you up a little bit closer. That is so funny to me because most of the time I don't see myself on the screen. I just see. I don't know if I can zoom. I know I can tilt you down and all of that goodness. Twist you around, but not too much because, like I say, the studio, darling, is a hot mess. Let's see if you're down low enough to see what I have on this camera. I think you can see okay. Not on the camera, but on the computer. So I've got my model here. Can I zoom? Nope, I guess I would have to try some other kind of software. We're on air, child. On our phone using our brand new subscription to Restream. Like I said, right now I'm live on Facebook, and I think I'm on the personal page, the business page, on Twitter, on Periscope. I have one YouTube subscriber. I probably should put that in the chat. Please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. But nobody knows it's there, so that's why, no one is subscribing. But anyway, let's get on down to the business at hand. It is 8:04. Welcome. Let me give an official good morning greeting and let's hit it. Let's see. Let's see what you're saying. Let's see. Because I am going to put the lights over here. That seems to be working best. To help with the glare that you see. All right. So here we go. That is so funny. You are here with me in the studio. I have no lights here, so that's why it's kind of uneven. So this is Brene Frenoy, art teacher, artist at heart, mom, paint party instructor. Now, we're going to say virtual paint party instructor. I will make up a paint party box for you, drop it off, and you guys paint. Now come and pick it up. You have all the supplies you need for a paint party. I'm just not ready to do in person. Now, if you want me to join by Zoom, I can join Zoom like a boss. I'm a boss Zoom joiner, okay? Now I have to learn how to set one up though. I know it's not that difficult, I just haven't done it. Expanding those boundaries. Oh, this light is certainly very bright, children. Well, anyway, we're going to get on down here and paint. I don't want to be here long today. I just want to try this software out. Pick up where we left off yesterday. I think we left off in a good spot. I'll bring the canvas into you. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Trying to not to get the hot spots on the lights. So I think it's looking a little bit more like our model. We've got to get in here and work on some details. And we're still measuring. Sometimes it doesn't matter to me what color I have as long as I can see that making that mark quickly is going to get in there and help me get to the accuracy of the shape and the space and the size. So basically the proportion. That's what I teach the kiddos. Proportion. Finding the right shape, making it the right size, and putting it in the right place. Having everything kind of going together. And of course, proportion. Their chairs are designed for small children. They're chairs that are designed for adults. The plate size is designed for human consumption, not for elephants, you know. So it's just different things I throw out there from the little people to get the concept. There was one color that I know I needed to squeeze out. What is this? Was this raw sienna? Yeah. Squeeze out a little bit more of that, and we're going to get on down to it. So I hope that you are well today. I hope that you're staying safe and staying healthy. Today it's so much going on. All right. We've got a model. And I'm going to slide you in closer. So I'm going to make a little bit of an adjustment because normally I see the other side of my camera. Right now I'm seeing my screen, which is kind of funky. It's funky to me. So hold on, I'm going to slide you in, and then we're going to start painting. Okay, that's what us do. We paint over here. All right, so you are close. Now let's see what it is that you're actually seeing. Can you get a little bit of that computer? Maybe just a corner. Ooh, honey. These lights are bright and fun today. Now, if I turn it this way, then I get probably lots of glare, but it'll be a little bit better for you. Let me see if I can slide you. Hold on a minute. Sorry, I know that's a little wonky. Let me see if I can turn you up just a little bit. Because I want to make sure you can see some of the computer. So 10 minutes in, you can see it, but you can't see that much of it. Let me see if I slide this over. Okay, let's get on down to it. So yes, we're in here, we're creating. Art practice has begun. This is Brene. Probably need to get some better signage. But anyway, there we are. Okay, so I've got room, you've got room. Let's hit it. I wish this were maybe a little bit brighter. If I had my charger It might be. Oh, good gracious, Hunty, those lights are bright upon today. So I've got my water, I've got my paper towel, I've got all my stuff set up, ready to go, and it is now 8:10. Moving it further away, that's not the intent, and I can't zoom. A little bit closer. You're still off to the side. Good googly moogly. Yep, we're doing all of this live. So you can't see my model, so we're gonna just have to go on ahead. You just have to trust me that that's who we're painting. So I'll try to show her in a little bit. Let me wet up my brushes. Honey, and spent most of the time setting up. It's 8:11. We're gonna pick up where we left off with kind of redrawing. At least the light quality isn't so bad. Okay, that's the good thing. And I intended on working on a couple of folks today because we need to get a couple of these completed. All right, come on, computer, let's not turn off. All right, let's mix up some of the skin tone. And let's see what we got. Right. Let's go in here. Let's put a little in. Let's bring a little here. I always like to use whatever I have on my brush. Let's see. I'll come back here a little bit and kind of, let's go ahead and get this. Let me check over here because I don't know if anybody popped in. I guess it's a major delay. Oh no, it's just. Okay. I need to switch to my larger brush here in just a moment. to get some of that drawing in place. I think this spacing is good. I think this is okay. That's all right. I think I need to come down here just a little bit here. All right, so we got a little bit of that happening. Let's see about this eyebrow situation for just a minute. Dark. And then make it too dark. The spacing might need a little bit more here. Not a lot. And I know this is an unfair advantage to you because you can't see the model. Half the fun is seeing the model. You know what? I've got colored ink. Let me do a quick print. I thought I did before. Let's see. Let me go back down and look and see. Thought I had one before. I'm just going down the list here. My beautiful models that I've painted. Let me see, did I have a smaller one next to it? No, I did not. So what I'm going to do right quick, let me see. Let me resize this just a bit. And let me print off page 1. Control, Command P, page 1. Cancel. I just want 1. There we go. And it doesn't have to be large, but I want you to still be able to see it. That's going to be kind of tiny. But anyway, it'll be, let me cancel that. Let me make it just a little bit larger. Command P. Let me cancel. I forget I've got my Word document on Zoom, so it seems enormous, but it's really not that large. So I'm going to go ahead. Page 1. Page 1. I hope it's not print on level. Let me see, Command P. Oh no, it's painting off. Let me. Okay, yes, it was getting ready to tear my colored ink up. Like, nope, something tells me, even though that says 1:1, and that's still not in color, but that's okay. And I'm looking at these lines, that lets me know something is up. But that's a little bit better. Hopefully that, so you can see. Let's see what you can see here. So I guess I could put my model up just a bit here. That might help. Okay, hopefully that is helping a little bit. Right. Yes, that's a hot mess. But I could hear it, and I know I've got a lot of colored prints on there, colored pictures that I've been using for my imagery on there. So now you can kind of see a little bit of the likeness. So let me go back and cancel that. Let me see, Command P, because I've been hitting that current page. That's what I should have hit. So let me make sure that's in color, because everything I do here is usually black and white just to see about the size. Current page, print. There we go. Now we will resume because I think it would be helpful for you to have color. When I first started this during the pandemic, I didn't have any colored ink and couldn't find it. Couldn't find any, and it was going to be a long time ordering on Amazon, you know, as you guys know, during the height of everything. So this is better, but the image is still way over there that I'm painting. I wish I could bring you in closer. Let's see. I'm going to shoot you in as closely as possible. and it's almost over. But let me bring, and I promise you I can't see what you're seeing, but we're in here. We're almost done with the measuring. When the measuring is done, when the proportion is right, then I like to play with the color. I can't zoom in on this. So I might not be able to do it through the phone. I'm going to have to maybe up my game and get a camera. Let me get that color printout for you. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to tilt you this way so you can see what's going on. So this is where we're working. Ah, this will be perfect. Let me see if I can keep you here without getting in your way. This would be actually quite good. I'd have to tilt it that way. And then you could still go. But the problem is, when it's wonderful viewing for you, then it's so awkward. I almost have to have a leg over my shoulder trying to paint. And then the glare will be horrible. But I think this will be a little bit better for you. Okay. But it's still kind of. Can I angle this a little bit more? I can. I got a little bit of space to try to give you a better front row seat. And I mean, when I say front row, you are right here. Hopefully that glare is not so bad. Okay, let me grab my printout. Well, I got a little bit of color for you. It's not the greatest, but it's a little bit of a help. Where can I put it? I guess down here. Let me fold this down a little bit. Let's see if that's better. It sure is. It's so much better that you can't even see it. Ooh, child. I need to probably put that on my shirt. All right, so I think this is going to be a little bit better for you. You can see a little bit of color. Let me slide. More slide this way, less. Okay. Because I'm not really looking here. I'm looking over at my monitor. But anywho, let's see. Oh, we've got a comment. Who knows what I'm doing in here? It's always, this is just, let me type this in. This is always one big experiment over here. If it's spelled wrong, too bad. I'm live. That adds a little bit of flavor. And it's probably 10 p.m. These days are flying by. I am having a difficult time keeping them all straight. But it's interesting. Now I'm wondering, now that I'm live on the actual Facebook page, and like I said, I had to upgrade the account to do that. Now I've had Restream maybe about 2 months, but I haven't always utilized it. You know what? This is not going to be too bad. I just don't want to bump the camera. But we're right here. You're right here. The glare is not too bad if I step back. I can see my model. Where was this set up at 8 o'clock? Anywho, let's get in here and let's do something with this red. Now that I think it's kind of in the right spot, let's get over here and get some other things accomplished. Let me see. All my colors are kind of dried up on this. Hmm. That's what happens when you don't come in and paint every day. I know I've got too much crazy paint on here, but we're going to put it on this canvas. I know this coloring is a hot food mess. I need a good alizarin of crimson. That's what I need. And why? I need to write it down. And I'm shifting and doing things in the studio, so I don't have my little pen and paper right here. I need a good alizarin crimson. Let me add a little bit of blue to kind of dull this down a little bit. So let's see if we can knock this down. We're just blending right here on the canvas here. Neat. Because see, that alizarin crimson is a good deep red. Let me tilt this computer down just a tad. Oh, that is so much better. Miss Davis, I think this is finally looking like you a little bit. We're on the way. Let me just go ahead while I have this darker color on here. A little bit lighter. Now I'm getting some glare, so I don't know what it is that I'm doing. That is not a good move. And I'm right here next to you. So I need to go in with my big brush just a little bit. I just had to grab just a little bit of black. I really don't want black. We're going to grab just a little bit right here. And that's going to be probably a little bit too harsh for the moment. And I know this red, ooh, this red is giving me some problems. We got to get in here and get with it. So while we've got this nice deep color here, we're going back in these nostrils. I haven't had any coffee. So we're going to bend it down just a tad. I may have to go back because that's too round. So I may have to come back and flatten it. Put a mark there. All right. So now I might need to angle this over more. Hey. All right. Let's see where we got a little black in here. Let's see if we can go back. I think I hear the filling work again. think that's helping a little bit. This is not the blown up version, so I can't really see. All right, let me clear this dark out and let me catch that nostril on the left just a little bit. I want to make sure this acrylic paint is drying up over here real fast. Make sure I dip in the gel medium a little bit. Let me get over here. This is not cute, but this is how we work here. Try not to get the glare. Whoop, it's dripping. Oh, that's good. It's just water. So yeah, this is what we're working on, this big old fancy schmancy foam plate. But it works. I don't know, it works over here. Okay, so let me get some more of this flesh color. I need to mix out a little bit more. Need to warm it up a little bit. But I've gotten too much orange in there. So we're over here trying to fight with it. So let's see. We've got this peachy color in here again. Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and put a little bit up in here because we know this is going to be kind of light. I'm going to have to go back and get rid of some of that. Let me come in here just a little bit. Okay. Let's see if I can get this measurement right with a stroke here. This is kind of thin. Need this paint to come off of this brush. That's a little bit better. I like that. You see, I've got plenty of paint on that brush, but it slides up towards the metal. Let's kind of get something going here. Lo and behold, it is 8:40. Art practice is officially over. You are free to leave. Gather your things. Thanks so much for coming. Every time that I think I make a really cool discovery, it is time to go. I'm gonna go right here. Put some of that there. That's a little too peachy. Man, we're going back and forth here. All right, let me rinse this out because I never did do big brush. Art practice is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday right now. I'm not sure when schools are going to open exactly now that everything is on the rise, but we are told that the children report August the 3rd. So I'm going to say probably I might have 2 more weeks to stand here at this easel in this way. At this time, we will probably be heading out the door. Let's see what color we got. Okay, let's go ahead and take this. Take a little bit of that. I just want to do a little bit of bit brush action right fast without destroying everything, of course. With this bit brush action, I'm just going in redrawing, 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 always. And even with this same color, we're just coming in here. We're throwing our weight around just to see what we can see. And the way I'm reaching across here is kind of ridiculous. Just have to put this little mystery area right here because it's like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Is it light? Not light? Throw a little bit of weight around over here too, just to smooth a little bit out. Because this, all of this right here, kind of in shadow. There's this color right here. There's this nose right here. That's a little dark. Cover that harsh part up. Because that was the point here, just to spend a moment tying things together a little bit more. I really gotta get something cool here. This. And we're gonna have to spend some time working on the colors. We're gonna get some in like this next minute before we sign off the air here. We're just gonna go ahead and pop a little bit of this here. Pop some there, a little bit back over here. And I don't know what it is. I just like when I get in here and throw this. See now I'm gonna mess things up all the way because this is the wrong color. Get in here and knock this down just a little bit. I thought I had a real good color. So let's go in here because I'm seeing that might need to expand out a little bit. And here. Here is where it needs to maybe. That might be too much. So I may have to come back with some dark. Oops. Let's lighten that up a little bit. Let's see. Me and him messing things up. Let's get out. That's kind of muddy. And all that paint on that brush. Man, if you could see how I'm painting all off and awkward. Sorry for hitting that camera. But this is just an awkward kind of situation set up. Let me see if we can get up here a little bit. We're picking up some colors. And you see it's now 8:46. In a few minutes. Time here. Okay, I think this is a little bit better. Let's go in here with a few darks. Right here. Let's try to fix that real fast. All right. Was that a little bit too much? Honey, the camera could have shut off anything. I don't even know. Child, I love to get in here and paint. And when I have a little bit of a breakthrough, I could just hear that song. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I can't hear you. Come for dinner? Who wants to come for dinner when we're in here painting? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who wants to stop and get coffee? I don't want no coffee right now. Not when I'm trying to make headway. What is food? I don't. Who knows? Who cares what it is when we are getting close? So I don't know if you remember those times where, you're supposed to beat the street lights in. This week I'm turning into my parents, because a young certain person think there are good things going on after dark. Get your tail into this house. Try to beat that street light. So let me go ahead since I have a little bit of dark right here. Let's see what's going on here. I don't want to make it too dark over there. There's some dark that I think need to be there. And I'm mixing burnt umber in with ivory black. Okay, so I feel better, a little bit better about some of the drawing. Let me just hit this part right here. A little bit better about some of the drawing aspect of it. But this is still going to ricochet. I'm going in here picking up a little bit of the star right, because this is still going to be kind of like right on over here. And we've just been going back and forth with this particular part right here. Okay. And then, here we go. Who know, child, it's time to get off of here. Sometimes I could stand it even awkwardly. I don't feel the pain. I don't feel the awkwardness. Okay, so we're not sure what we're doing over here yet. So we're just going to add a little bit of this, whatever that is. We need to stop because we don't know what we're doing. More up in here. What time is that? 8:52. Let me get myself over here. Today's going to be a busy day. Lots of good things going on, and I'm thankful. So I hope that you will have an amazing day. Like I say, art practice ended, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. I don't know, 15 minutes ago. How about that? 12 minutes ago. Let me clean out these brushes, because if I don't do it on air, you know that it might not get done. So let me give you your greeting. I don't know, let me dip down. Have an amazing day. This is Brene Flanoy. I don't know what it'll look. I'm looking at this camera. Am I looking in the right spot? I think I am. There's an alarm. Let me dismiss. Have an amazing, I don't know where I'm looking. I don't know. I'm going to look somewhere. How about I look over there? I don't know. How about I look over here? But anyway, have a great day. This is Brene Flanoy. Today is Tuesday. Thank you for joining me for art practice. We're tightening things up. It's kind of starting to happen. You know what? Kind of starting to happen. Let me get close with the print off that let me see. Here we go. Here we go. We're doing that awkward stuff. Trying not to get the glare. Trying to push this in close so you can see. So we're in here working. Let me see. That's not the best print, but this is just so you can see. It's a little bit better on the computer. So we're in here working, getting some of the subtleties together, and we're heading in the right direction. So I'm grateful for that. What were you working on today? What are you doing? Are you working in crayon, pencil, pen and ink? Are you working in oils, pastels? What are you doing? Are you in there cooking breakfast? That's okay. Go in there and prepare that breakfast with joy and gladness. This is Brene Flanoy. This is like what, my fifth time saying that. Brene Flanoy, Brene Flanoy, Brene Flanoy. Yes, send help. Send help and send some baby coffee. Don't send me the grown stuff. I'm not old enough for the grown stuff. So I just spritz everything down, close it up. Like I say, this is as fancy as we get over here. And yeah, what are you working on? I mean, let me know. Let's see. Oh, I had a comment. Sorry about that. Oh, I have issues. Of course. Don't we realize that? But they're good issues. They're creative issues. I'm so thankful for my wackiness. But now we've got to get out of here, and I'm making some art kits. I'm excited about that. So drawing them out, tracing them last night, and then coming up with a tracer for my shoe. Is my shoe back up over there? It's back over there. So my shoe painting is not over there, but I'm going to come up with a tracer package with the shoe, the tulip, the fingernail polish bottle. So watch for that soon. It should have been done. But they're, what do they say? All the things. So one of those tracers are going to be circulating for a free download or a low cost download. I may put a price on it and a coupon code so that you can get those and enjoy them. Have an amazing Tuesday. Yep, I'm getting the lights. Let's get this computer. Yep, we'll be back tomorrow. We made a little headway today. We made a few steps forward, and I know it's still muddy, and I can't really tell what the colors are until it dries. So, yep, come on. Get those lights. What are you doing? Okay. I don't even know where the camera is anymore. But anyway, farewell to you people. Enjoy your Tuesday. I'm turning the lights back on. Somebody come and help her. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. I don't know how to turn it off. Here we are with our nose in the screen. Finish the stream. Bye-bye, people. Yep, I want to finish the stream.